Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo.
We talked about this before.
It seems like she could be the type to be a one-album wonder.
Yes.
As much as I really love that album. And
100%.
I really, really hope that's not the case. And here we go.
Yep.
We get a single tonight called Vampire, and she just announced an album, which is going to be dropping early September. Late June seems a little early to announce a September album, in my opinion. Could have waited till August, Olivia. But I digress. I'm really excited, man. Sour has no misses. I don't care. I love that album top to bottom. It's so good.
I'm still not a fan of Olivia Rodrigo.
I totally understand that. Listen, there's artists I listen to where someone's like, oh, I don't like them. I'm like, all right, you're just an idiot. Olivia Rodrigo, I get it. I totally get it if you don't like it. But I do. I do quite a bit. I think she's really, really good. So I'm excited to see what she comes up with. The song that drops tonight is going to tell us a lot, I think. But I will acknowledge it's very possible she's a one album hit wonder. Because the album was a hit. Mm-hmm. Whether you like it or not, what it did, it was, I think you consider it a hit.
It was set up so much for success because that was right when High School Musical, the TV show, was, getting traction.
Yeah.
And then her and Joshua Bassett were having all the drama come around. And it ended up it got out that they ended up breaking up.
It was perfect timing.
And the whole album was basically on Joshua Bassett, which helped for the publicity side. But in my opinion, that kind of hurt it in my eyes because I felt like the whole album was about the same guy. And it just felt weird.
It's a story.
It just felt like she was singing about the whole thing. And she was just
who would make an entire album about one person? That's weird. That's weird.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say then.
No, go ahead.
I was like, just gotta break up and move on. I mean,
that's how you do it. You make an album.
Yeah.
That's part of the moving on process. I've heard from a friend.
Yeah, just from the grapevine.
Right.
It may be because I don't make music, so I cope in my own ways with breakups. So maybe that's just not me. So
you just had a nasty breakup. What are you gonna do to try to take your mind off it or move past it?
I just try to do everything I can and get out to just completely not think of it. I just try in my every will I have, just not think of the breakup. So I always, every single opportunity, hang out with friends.
I feel like you gotta think about it though.
It's so,
you're gonna have to think about it eventually.
When I'm about to go to sleep, that's when I hit my my Taylor Swift Midnights type of beat.
See, here's my thought process, and I can't speak for anyone else who makes music. I'm also not even remotely popular, so this could be just a me thing. For me, it's those things are going on. You're thinking them, right? Whether you distract yourself, whether you distract yourself or not, they're in there. Something about writing them down and singing them out kind of helps them get out and stay out a little bit, if that makes sense. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it really is therapeutic.
It's probably way better too because it's not just bouncing around in your brain all the time.
Yeah. And you can turn it into something good too.
Closure kind of in a way. I guess.
100%. 100%. You go through this, you put all your thoughts and feelings into something, you make it sound good. Now you got something to be proud of. So me personally, when I think of my past relationship, I think of the album I made. I'm hey, that was a good album. And then I start to think of the other stuff. But that's not important. That is not important.